What's going on, guys? County Gains back here again. Today I got a legendary video. Lil Wayne, this one's called Can't Nobody, Drake and Skateboarding, Apple Music. This is a podcast, guys. So this is 25 minutes long. I want to listen to it because Lil Wayne is definitely one of the best rappers of all time. You know, all these rappers, Drake, Eminem, have said he's one of the best rappers ever. He came 7th on the Billboard's top 10 rappers of all time. So this one should be crazy, man. I haven't heard Lil Wayne in a podcast in like forever. I can't even remember the last time I heard Lil Wayne like putting out crazy amount of music. So now I think he's coming back with some more music. So should be absolutely fire. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Go over to my Patreon and check out that as well. Loads of videos on Patreon as well. And let's get it.
Listen, let me tell you, bro. There's a line that opens this song that to me is one of the most like revealing Lil Wayne lines ever, and you've given us many, which is sometimes I smile to hide the miles of my road travel.
Yeah, man.
That line is beautiful, bro, because for all the success and all the inspiration or all the influence, you know better than anybody that there is pain behind success, and you know that, man.
Yes, man. Yes.
I want to talk about this song. I want to talk about you. We're going to go straight dead air behind us. I want to keep it really reverent. Why are we getting Can't Nobody, man? You and Swizz Beatz, this beautiful relationship once again coming together on this song. What inspired you to release this?
That's my brother, first of all, Swizz. Me and Swizz, that's the way we work. And we got a billion bangers that we just pick one to put out whenever we feel like it. But as far as why we dropping it right now, that was my other brother, Mac Main. This is his idea. Everyone, when I say everyone, I mean everyone around me. Everyone around me knows that I don't do social media. With that said, like the world can end. And if it ends on social media, I would not know. Yeah, like I would still be walking around like it didn't end. So yeah, if it doesn't happen through sports, I don't know what happens.
Yeah, Lil Wayne's huge into sports as well. Guys, Lil Wayne's just one of the best ever, man. I think he pretty much inspired every single mumble rapper, but he's not a mumble rapper though, guys. He's not a mumble rapper, but he's inspired every single new age rapper. 21 Savage, all these guys with tattoos on their face and the dreads. He's inspired every single rapper like that. If it wasn't for him, those rappers wouldn't even exist.
Yeah. With that said, my bro Mac told me that he was a little upset about something about rap or something like that.
It's the list, bro. That's what it is. It's the list. It's the list everyone's talking about. This is the thing, right, about lists, is that they really are for the fans. And what people forget is that most artists are not checking for lists.
I don't even know about lists. I know.
I have this conversation with many people about music. Competition in music is weird already. It's a psycho idea. The idea of competing in the arts, right?
Yeah. Competition at all. It's not even a competition. This is creativity.
Yeah,
so.
guys, like there's no competition. Even on YouTube, people think there's competition. There's no competition, guys. You're competing with yourself. You may think that you're indirectly competing with people, but you're actually not. Nothing in life and art, in terms of artistic expression, paintings, me just reacting to shit. I'm not competing with anyone in this, guys. It's really not a competition with anyone. It's just against yourself. You know, it's hilarious that people think, "Oh man, I'm in competition." It's not, man. You know, it's not at all.
No one gets behind the mic and says, and no one approaches a song and say that I'm making this song so it can be better than this, but no one does that.
True.
That, if we all, when I say all, I mean musicians or artists, whatever. If we all approached it that way, then yeah, it'll be a competition. This is creativity. Yeah. This is every individual. Any individual who creates, this is their individuality. Yep. They're not trying to compete. Yep. They're just putting their growth and they're putting their creativity out there for you to enjoy.
Dude, Lil Wayne's he's a genius in my opinion. I love Lil Wayne, bro.
It's not to compete against somebody, but but we also know that this is what the world does, so we have no problem with it.
It's true, but there's also a lyric in this song which to me really speaks to the idea of establishing your greatness, and I think it's more manifestation than competition. The idea of best rapper, ex-trapper, dressed dapper. To me, that's ultimately isn't that a comment to yourself more than anything?
Yeah, that was to me. Yeah, that was just actually just showing you, the growth from where I came from, just reminding myself, man, you was this, you was that, now you this.
Yep. But this, anyway, getting back to how the fans react, because it is our right, by the way, as music fans to be able to talk amongst ourselves who our favorites are and put lists together, and it's the artist's right to ignore it.
I've done the same. Yeah, I've done the same amongst my friends, so I don't knock nobody.
Exactly. But in this particular list, right, Wayne came in at number 7. Now, for a lot of people, that would be like, Number seven. Number 7.
Man, who the hell was before me? It must be. Wait. Real quick. Was the list including like like all hip hop like before and after as well?
Yeah. So the list goes.
I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
You're right. So I'm not going to start naming names. It's online, bro. You don't do social media. So I want to put it under your nose. But you came in at number 7, right? And I'll do it. Jay-Z, Kendrick, Nas, Tupac, Eminem, Biggie, Lil Wayne at number 7.
Okay, I could deal with that.
I mean, dude, you can't really argue with that. I mean, like, you can't argue with that. Apart from Jay-Z, I would rip him off the list completely. I don't know why he's even up there, bro. No cap. Like, I know Jay-Z's great, but in terms of rap music, just like rap itself, oh man, no. I know I was hating Jay-Z, but definitely not. Someone has to come on and explain to me why he's the best, because I've tried looking up why he's the best, and I mean, he's not, man. His music is like, my mom loves his music. Bro, like that shit's it's not, to me, it's more like popular, but it's not like rap like Lil Wayne, Eminem, Drake, whatever, these kind of guys. It's not like rap.
But here's the thing, Wayne. A lot of people can't. And I think that's why Can't Nobody is going to resonate so much with people, is because I keep asking people this question throughout my life. You are not at number 7, bro. Yeah. I would say you're a 1, 2, or possibly 3.
Bro, I would tell you that I am a motherfucking 1. You already know that. I mean, and everybody who named you named, and rest in peace. But everybody who named you named, they also know that I am number 1.
Yeah. Well, I know for sure Eminem has said he's number 1. Who else? Jay-Z, I don't know, would he say that? I don't know. Yeah, that's funny. Eminem definitely, and I think Eminem's number 1. So, well, Eminem is by far number 1. I mean, there's nobody comes close to Eminem. Let's just call it how it is, guys. 50 Cent is up there. 50 Cent should be up there. I don't know why 50 Cent isn't up there, but 50 Cent and Eminem, they would say that Lil Wayne is one of the best of all time for sure.
Yeah, the thing about being number 1, Wayne, I want to get this into a place of learning.
Go ask them.
Yeah, that'd be a great podcast series. Let's go find every single person on their list, and we can.
Right. They know who they calling for their songs, and who they know who's gonna smash them on their own song. They know what it is.
It's also about.
Well, hold up a second there, playa. Eminem definitely beat you on "Drop the World" and "No Love," right? He definitely did. Like, there's no kind of competing that. But apart from Eminem, yeah, he would destroy a lot of people on that for sure. Apart from Biggie as well. That's about it, yeah.
About influence as well, bro. It's also about the road that you, like you say, again, I keep coming back to that line about smiling to hide the miles of the road travel, because I always think like being a trailblazer, being someone who's willing to experiment within your craft and not just feed the fans with what we love. I think that ultimately, this is my theory, I think that's a lonely place.
I would say I partially agree. Because there is a point where you find yourself that, you look around and you're like, okay, I'm not even sure if no one's traveling down this road with me, if anyone's even liking it. So that's that point. But then to even go into the direction that when I go, any direction I go into, it's always inspired. So therefore, I kind of never feel alone because I'm always have the inspiration.
Yeah.
That's class. That's really, bro, this guy's a philosopher. Like, even doing this YouTube shit, like, I feel like you kind of get to a place where, like, do people actually like this? Like, even, do people like what I'm doing? I know, like, I get comments every day saying, we love what you're doing and stuff like that. I appreciate that so much. That just warms my heart, guys. But, truly deep down, you're like, do people actually, like, do they actually kind of think it's, like, do they think this shit is whack? Or do they think it's, like, cool? And everyone's like that. Every single person. If you're doing fitness training, whatever you're doing, they're like, whatever. Painting, you're like, is this whack or is this good? So you kind of question yourself a lot.
And also, inspiration grows, and I work with people that love to see growth. I work with people that they it doesn't matter if you make hamburgers, they would love that hamburger to taste one way Monday and taste a lot different Tuesday.
I like that, because I'm like that too. I just see the subscribers going up, I see the view counts going up, I see the comments getting better. That's progression for me, right? I don't even care about the money too much, but the money obviously comes with it. But Lil Wayne is so philosophical, man. This is fire. You
know what I mean? It's just people love growth who I work with, and I'm fortunate to have these people around me.
That's
and
fire.
And so when you have people like Miss Betty Wright, who's no longer with us, but just simple things like this. I give you an example. We had a song called "Leather So Soft," me and my pop Birdman, and the song had like a 5-string riff on it with the guitar. And she saw me in the studio with messing around with the guitar, and she noticed. She was like, "Wait, you don't even know how to play a guitar?" Cause she could see me, I'm looking like a kid, and she's like, you don't know. She's like, well, this song only has like 4 or 5 strings on it. Let me show you. And when she showed them to me, I never forgot them. And she started showing me how you can apply those same strings to a different song. Just you got to find the tone, find the keys, find the song, find the tone, whatever. So I started doing that, and I found myself on stage at the Country Music Awards playing Sweet Home Alabama, and then I found myself doing a whole tour, a whole rock tour. And the last tour I just got off of was with Blink 182.
Dude, that's fire. I didn't know that Lil Wayne did that. I know Lil Wayne did rock with people, but...
So that's why I say I only partially agree, because at the end of the day, I found myself on the Country Music Awards, and I found myself doing tours with Blink 182.
That's fine.
So there's not a lot of people in this rapper whatever position can do that, and also can say they've done that. So that's the only way I've seen the lonely. Is where I stand alone on top of the mountain. They say I've done this and I can do this, and you can't.
You know, it was one of the best things about seeing you on stage a couple of weeks back at a pre-Grammy event to honor Clive Davis and all the work he does. And
man, you know, Clive called me himself and told me, asked and invited me. I was like, wait. Like, stop playing. I would come perform at your damn house. You're like, stop playing, man. What you mean? Like, you don't have to ask me that. And then he called me after it and was like, you didn't tell me you was going to do all that.
That's a great Clive, by the way. You didn't say you were going to play a Millie at my party.
He said, he was like, I asked you to make sure that everybody get on their feet. I didn't know you was going to have them on the table.
Seriously, bro, you crushed it. It was amazing. And those things are not easy. That's an easy room because Clive curates it so beautifully and thoughtfully. But those kind of events can be tough. You came out, it became a Wayne concert. You were generous with your time. And the one thing I want to say as well, without sounding weird, is you look so healthy, bro. Like, you look really good, man.
That's not weird at all, man. That's a bodybuilding type thing, a fitness type thing. He actually looks, his skin, everything looks good. He doesn't look... He kind of looked a bit drawn out when he was younger, guys. So he looked a bit like drawn out, like kind of sucked up in the face. He looks like kind of like lean and fit now. Like, you know, you kind of see people, maybe they don't look that healthy. They look like kind of like they're eating too bad or fitness. He actually looks, he looks not bad. I mean, what age? He must be 30, whatever.
Thank you, 40. Man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
What are you putting that down to? Because I know life is full of twists and turns, and I've certainly been at times in my life a decade or more at my most unhealthy. I also am at my best. You know, I made some significant lifestyle changes in order to get there. Yeah. What have you done in order to achieve this sense of kind of holistic well-being?
I love it. When I was 19, I moved to Miami. And my mom is a chef, and she was very happy for the move because New Orleans is crazy, and it was very crazy at that time. So she was proud. She was very happy for the move. But one thing she made me not kind of promise, but one thing she really wanted me to do was she wanted me to get a personal chef. You know what I mean? She was like, you should get a personal chef. So therefore, you're not just eating anything, you know? And so from the age of 19 to now, I've always had a personal chef, so I haven't eaten I don't know what McDonald's smell like.
Dude, I have McDonald's oh shit, man, I shouldn't even say it. Guys, I had McDonald's 4 times last week. I had 3 double cheeseburgers every time, plus nuggets. So I had 3, 6, 9, 12. I had 12 double cheeseburgers last week. Holy crap. Yeah, he's obviously a super healthy guy, man. I think he was vegan at some stage. Super healthy guy, man. You like to see it because the reason I like talking about health in rap music and stuff like that, and fitness in rap music, because you see Wiz Khalifa now getting jacked and stuff. A lot of the rappers, guys, they lead really unhealthy lifestyles. They die really young. Look at Big Pun and all these guys, 700 pounds, and Fat Joe lost all the weight because he was getting heart attacks, and really unhealthy lifestyles. So it's good to see people doing well with money and stuff, but also doing well with their physical. I love seeing that. It's class.
I haven't eaten any fast food in forever. So I always tell people, they always be like, so man, what's your workout? What's your workouts? What you do when you get in the gym? I be like, only gyms I know is Jim Jones. And I can't lift a weight, bro. I don't do no workout, none of that. I'm this is my only weight I lift. 1, 2, 1.
You can pop shove it though, bro. And I got a 14-year-old who skates hard, man. And that's how he stays healthy.
I had a session last night, bro. I went bananas. I went bananas last night.
I used to skateboard up to the age of like 16 or whatever. Skateboarding is the hardest sport, man. You're basically squatting the whole time. It's ridiculously tough on your legs, which is super, super good for your cardio, for your heart, right?
Like, man, shout out and yo.
Here's the thing about the skateboarding culture, right? As someone who's followed it for
skateboarding.
decades now, right? I used to skate when I was a kid, and then it hurt too much, and I stopped. But I stay connected, and my kids are into it. Dude, it hurt too much, bro. Once I fractured something, I was like, I ain't got the onions for this.
I fractured my first injury was a fractured clavicle.
Yeah, it's no joke. And so at that point, you decided to become a social skater, right? Because you just want to hang out with your friends.
I didn't even know what a clavicle was.
I thought it was an instrument.
I told the doctor, I was like, well, I know you got to be mistaken. I'm like, I don't even have one of those.
Dude, Lil Wayne's...
I've never purchased a clavicle in my life.
It sounds fantastic, this clavicle.
I'm sitting there looking at him like, I don't have one of those.
That's
I couldn't have broken that.
I've been dying to ask you this question. Apart from doing it, what is it that you get out of the skateboarding subculture and the culture of skateboarding and the community outside of just the activity?
It was the camaraderie for me. You know, like it was just and it was like, you know, going to public parks, going to different. So what happened was just to learn how to skate. What happened? I was still on tour during this time, like doing tours the whole year. So what my people would do would book a skate park after every, you know, whatever city we in, they would book a skate park. So after every show, I would go straight to a skate park. And so I'm getting to meet these different people. And mind you, it's at midnight to 5 a.m. at any time I go. So therefore, these people don't, you know, they going out of their way to provide this time for me in these parks. And so one thing I always noticed was, bro, I could just skate in a straight line, and they about to cheer for me, and and it's genuine.
Yeah.
And they about to be happy. And I could just ask them, bro, how do you do this? And it was every single person are willing to help you.
I love that, guys. That's actually so true. That's kind of like gym culture a little bit, but gym culture's kind of changed. Everyone's kind of on their own now. But skateboarding culture, when I was growing up, everyone helped each other, man. Everyone loved just like, you know, it was such an amazing, you know, helping each other, showing people different tricks, all this stuff. It was amazing, man. I loved it.
You know what I mean? Everything, I don't care. They never, whoever it is, you should put your foot right here, or this is how I started. You know, just willing to tell me anything, any way to help me. And if you land something, you know, they going crazy. And so I was like, you know, in my field of work, I would tell them all this too. And I would tell them, like, in my field of work, we don't do that. Like, you know, I was like, I don't know why we don't. I was like, but we don't do that. I was like, we don't. That was good. That was great. Actually, let me show you this. Actually, let me teach you this. Actually, you should do it like this. Oh, that was awesome. You killed it. And everybody in the party, right there. I was like, we don't have that. I skated in Barcelona one night. We went to this spot, and we was there from 2 to 5. And I was there from 2 to 5 working on the same line. It was 180 off of one ledge, and then there was another ledge coming up, and I was in a fake shove off of that ledge. Worked line from 2 to 5, and man, they had 5 sets of people out there at that time. They had one group of people was chilling to like our right. They were skating. They had a picnic table with a group of people. They were literally practicing merengue and like salsa. They was literally doing that. Like that's what they were there doing. They had another group of people like way off into the back, and you could tell they were black. So we were kind of looking at them like, why are they so far? What they doing? and so they had another group of people. They were skating, but everyone all of these people, they didn't tell me nothing from 2 to 5. They didn't say one word to me. They didn't skate while I was skating. Nothing, bro. I landed that trick at 5:13. When I landed that trick, every single person from every single group went bananas.
That's what's up.
They came, hugged me. My security was he didn't know what to do because they ran up to me and hugged me. He ran up to me like to get them off. He didn't know what was going on. He was like, why are they attacking you? That is the definition of what, if you said what keeps me into it, awesome, besides the activity of it, that right there.
I see it every day. When I go down, sometimes I'll go down to like catch up with my kid who's skating at Stoner or something here in LA, and I watch the way that the OGs relate to the young kids, and it's always such a strong like sense of to your point, sharing the knowledge and support, and also like cutting their teeth, like carving them out of stone, like giving them enough to say, come on, get up, or that's trash,
Yeah, trust me, my man Adam Z, rest in peace. The reason why that's another reason why I stay on the board. Why I have never put it up or nothing, because my man Adam Z, that's who taught me. That's who literally taught me how to skate. And once he passed, I was like, he would probably be turning over in his grave if he knew I stopped skating. So
this is the best morning ever. We got Lil Wayne live on Apple Music Radio right now. I hope you don't mind, bro. I'm gonna just push this as long as I can because I'm talking about skateboarding, man. Let's go. And we don't get to chat up that much. The tour is coming up. That's exciting, bro. That's exciting. You've teased a bunch of things, but the tour is coming up. It's great. We're going to get a tour. I know fans always want to know why there's no New Orleans show. There's a lot of talk, obviously, that you're saving that. Do you want to address that right now? Because that's where the family is. That's where the roots are.
I think they already know why. First of all, this tour is going to be more of an intimate tour, and we also sticking to a certain, it's going to be a Carter tour. So I'm doing a lot of Carter joints that we're sticking to a little game plan on this one. A lot of joints that I don't do, I usually do just my hits, whatever, my bangers that I know just about to get the crowd going crazy. Every single song, I be wanting you to be sweating when you leave. Yeah. I want the girls that came that thought they was going to look amazing. I want them to look horrible when you're absolutely horrible from just going crazy. But this one, you're still going to go through all that, what I just said, but we doing a bunch of songs that I've never performed.
Amazing.
Yeah, and that's going. And also these venues are going to be more intimate venues, just for so they can be up on me.
Lil Wayne's playing the Wilton in Los Angeles. I mean, that's going to be the hottest tick of the year. Are you kidding me? The Wilton? Like, what are we even talking about here, bro? That's crazy.
And so you already know
I'm
saving New Orleans for one of them. New Orleans. My next time I touch my city is going to be something crazy.
It's going to be a big.
We got something planned.
New Carter, and I could talk about that because you talked about it, bro. New Carter.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate just a little bit while we're live here and just give the people something else to keep them warm while we wait for this next Carter installment?
Man, then everybody already know you already know what the Carter going. I mean, come on, it's Carter 6. Come on, man. I never even imagined
a new album. That's fire.
That I would even be like that. That didn't even sound right years ago. Like, man, I remember that we literally used to be saying stuff like, "Bro, we're gonna be like this on Carter 6," and it would sound like we saying we're gonna be doing this in year 3000. Something that's just never gonna happen.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
I can't believe that we at Carter 6. So
that's
also,
crazy.
my fans already know what to expect. I give my all on every single thing. So if you want to know what it's gonna be like, all you gotta do is just go listen to the last feature or go listen to this and just understand it's going to be 1,000 times better than that. So
the legacy of what you and your friends in Young Money have achieved is just completely undeniable. And by the way, on that list, all three of you in the 10. So and I've been trying to talk about this with people, and everyone agrees, man. It's hard to think of a triangle of artists that remain as if not more relevant today than you did when you first came out. And it's been really lovely seeing you come back together on stages here and there and reunite and know that there's no ill blood there. Everything is beautiful and amicable. So what does that mean to you, knowing that Nicki thrives, Drake thrives, you continue to thrive, and that idea as young people ultimately is paying off?
That right there, that's just I think I cannot title that no better, quote this no better than that. Is simply a dream come true.
Yeah, it's legendary, man. That is a dream. That's legendary. Drake, Nicki, and Wayne.
No more than that. That's exactly what that is.
That's fire.
This is what I dream of for my artists. For when I meet these people and they put their career and their lives in my hand, then I dream of nothing else but success for them and for success forever. And that's what those two have accomplished and also are still achieving.
Yeah.
And I mean, I have the same dream for every single artist that's still on the label or that's just coming to the label. And that's just a dream for them all. And that right there is a dream come true.
Wayne, it was moving to see Drake do the Apollo show in New York because it was the first time I felt, and I think I can say this, that he was acknowledging a legacy that he's built for himself. Part of what's always driven Drake, and you know this better than anyone, is the chip on his shoulder, right? Like, oh, you don't believe me? You don't don't believe me, I'm going to destroy you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you. Yeah.
Right. And then and he started with Over My Dead Body, and he went through a real career. And I was really moved, like everybody else, because we realized like he's had to take some shots. He's taken real blows. For you, as someone who recognized his talent right at the very beginning and gave him that all important break, can you just reflect on that just for a second while he's reflecting on that, on what those early days were like for him, because you had to support him and keep him going.
It was easy for me. Because I saw it was obvious. I saw what he was. I saw what he can be and what he would be. And so that part right there was
visionary.
Easy for me to keep motivating him and telling him, just to keep letting him know what he is. But I know for a fact you have to see it to believe it. And so for Drake, what it was for Drake, the simple thing it was very simple, was doing a song with me. It was just that simple. It was that simple. Him knowing that, wait, I can go blow for blow with you on a joint when, and that right there was his motivation to know that whoever else talking about me or playing with me, you can't. That's why he had that chip on his shoulder. Like, you can't.
Drake's the ultimate chip on his shoulder guy, man. He blows everyone out the water.
If you ever, to make it a sports example, when you play with somebody, like when you hear all these players that play with Michael on his team, with Michael Jordan, or somebody like LeBron that played on the team with him, they would always say something like, "Bro, I got to practice against Mike every day."
Yeah.
I mean, like I can't. So when I get out there against whoever else, it's like, stop playing. That's his chip.
My last question for you right now, and by the way, we've never met, and I know that's a weird thing for me to acknowledge on live radio around the world, bro, but we've never even had a chance to meet. So at some point, I love that opportunity, bro, because you were easily one of my favorite artists of all time, man.
I appreciate it. And whenever, brother, whenever.
So we're gonna play the song in a second, but before we do, I just want you to try to put into some words what that relationship with you and Swizz is that ultimately leads to this, because you said in a really touching way at the Clive event that you were like, man, Swizz, I love you, and it was a genuine moment, and we hear that in the music. What is it about the two of you that is just so unique?
First of all, it started off. People don't know that me and Swizz started. I would relate, like, we started off so young. That's what some people probably thinking, that we got click type through these songs we do now. Nah, so let me. People don't know that it was a Cash Money Rough Rider tour, and that tour was damn near half my life. Like that tour was so long, and that tour was everything. We did a Cash Money Rough Rider tour. And it was so, both cliques was so packed with their own artists, we needed nobody to open up. So that tour, we had so many artists that was already out. Rough Riders had so many artists that no one needed opening acts. It was just, you come in there, you got to be in your seat because you about to get Cash Money and Rough Riders from the door.
Crazy.
And so right there, Swizz was so young back then, and you could imagine how old I was. And so we was already clicked up, because we were the youngins of the tour. And we had a bunch of people that was older than us, and we were actually under supervision.
Plus, you two are brilliant weirdos, man. You would have sat down and spoken about everything but music at that moment in time.
And so so that the relationship started from way back then. And man, Swizz, he never stopped tapping in with, especially when I went on my own as far as solo artist. Because back then I was a hot boy. I was in a group. And so, but once I really got on my own, Swizz started putting me on, I remember the first time he would come in there and be like, bro, I hear Alicia on this one right here. And I was like, you what? I was like, you sure? I was like, what, you do? I was like, let's do it.
You were at that show? You were at that show?
I was at the Rough. It was the one in Seattle. They had it at what was called the Key Arena at the time. And I was 100% at that. I know exactly what you're talking about. The whole stadium smelled like smoke. It was nothing but energy. I don't even think there was a light show. It was just dudes in big ass clothes rapping.
I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, bro, I think we probably used to come to the stage in a helicopter.
Yes. You guys did come to the stage in a helicopter. I remember.
Bro, we was doing Make It Rain before that even existed. We used to get in the helicopters and throw, but we was throwing fake money.
That's so funny.
Hey, listen, he doesn't do social media, ain't got time. Doesn't do lists. But if he did do a list, what number would you be again, Wayne?
You are, stop playing, man. Stop.
Legend.
Stop. one.
Stop playing with
Number
me.
one. Lil Wayne, everybody, bro. Love. Thank you for everything you do, man. Love and respect.
Stop playing with Wayne. Absolute legendary. One of the best rappers of all time. Hope you guys enjoy that. Leave in the comments down below where you guys think he comes on the Billboard top 10 list. For me, it's definitely top 5 for sure. I love you guys all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.